Happy Halloween. Thanks for everybody for coming. I got one message from one person here. It's going to be anonymous. Don't ask me who it is, but they did ask me if we're having classes on Halloween. Of course. Okay, of course, because where would all these hungry customers be if we cancel class? All right. Naz, you're going to be famous today. All right, so we have Naz on video. Guys, we are working a position that we worked previously, but we're going to add a couple of details, and we're going to add a little bit of guard retention in it as well. We're going to make like a whole sequence, and then we're going to chain it from last week as well, because we missed the video from last week as well. All right, so what I want to do today, guys, is everybody's been here the whole week. We're going to do a little bit of guard retention when Naz is on his back. Naz is going to be flat. He's going to be asymmetrical. He's going to do a little egg beaters. Yep. And asymmetrical, I mean like having one leg cocked in just like that. Great. I'm going to approach him. As soon as I make a small angle, he's going to use the inside of his leg to square up with me. Great. Nice. As soon as I'm going a little bit further, he's going to use the outside leg. Inside or outside. Beautiful. The path of least resistance, meaning when I'm here, it depends. If I'm making a grip where I'm going like inside, right? A lot of times inside is going to be more accessible. A lot of times if I'm pressing the leg outside, a lot of times outside is going to be more accessible. So he has to do an egg beater either inside or outside, the path of least resistance. He has to feel it, and then he's going to place it on my shoulder and get square again, all right? When I'm getting a little bit to 90, he's going to frame on my arms, and now he's going to do the same exact thing, pop, pop, and he's going to bring himself back in, right? So we're going to play this little game. We're going left and right. Depending on the skill level of your training partner, go faster or slower. And eventually, right after I do a little passing, square up. After I pass a little bit right here, all right, he's going to block himself. Yep, come. Eventually, I'm going to choose instead to go to a knee cut. In knee cut, immediately, he has to defend this space right over here. So if this space is open, if my knee touches the floor on that side, his guard is pretty much going to be passed. If I am of equal or more skill than him. There's so many different things that I can do from here. His leg is completely stuck. A lot of times his head is going to be open. Even if his head is not going to be open, I can find different pathways to be able to pass his guard or to attack his lower upper body. So what he needs to do is, as soon as I come into my knee cut, he has to crowd his own knee and he has to self-frame just like this. He's going to make a reverse De La Riva hook. Second foot is going to reinforce his reverse De La Riva hook. Beautiful. And now, even if I don't put forward pressure, a lot of times with this lat frame and using his hips and using his hooks, it's going to be pretty easy for him to rock up and make my hands touch the floor. And now he's going to wrestle up. Off the wrestle up, guys, make sure that when you are with your training partner, you are in the fight, okay? Meaning you're looking at him. Sometimes when I've been teaching this week, or if students are a little newer, they were doing this. This is terrible, all right? There's nothing I can do from here. Maybe I could do like a rolling knee bar, but that's totally different, but there's not much I can do from here. I gotta start to face him. As I face him, he's gonna knee tap, and then he's gonna give me a little bit of his leg, and as I trap his leg, immediately he's gonna flatten my hips. Notice where his knee is. There's no knee lever because the angle of his knee is now not parallel to my body, but not perpendicular, but it's still difficult for me to trap it. There's no butterfly hook because everything here is tight, and there's no lockdown, all right? Obviously, there's no knee shield, there's no foot on the hip. From here, I'm in a lot of trouble, okay? He's gonna bring his head across. All right, I'm gonna close whatever I can get. He's gonna lift the tripod up, walking his legs close to me. He's gonna pummel his leg on the inside. He's gonna free himself and then ultimately win mount, all right? So it's a 2-for-1. So if you've been here last week, this is also a review of last week. And the guard retention is something that we've done quite often in the past, all right? So let's do it again now, so from my perspective. So guys, I'm here, I'm a little bit asymmetrical. Naz is gonna pass a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna block him up. Here, just left and right, like a little loose passing, yeah, like little, very loose, right? So I'm blocking him, I'm getting guard retention. At some point, he's gonna look to knee cut. And as he knee cuts, immediately, I'm gonna intercept him with this self-frame and with my reverse De La Riva hook. I'm gonna reinforce. A lot of times, he's gonna put a little forward pressure. It's gonna make it even easier for me to force this hand to touch the floor. And I'm gonna look to wrestle up immediately. From the wrestle up, I'm gonna start to knee tap and look at my right leg. I'm gonna feed him the leg so he's accepting of half guard, but immediately I'm gonna flatten him out. So the main difference is generally when we are doing half guard, generally we are kind of across our training partner's body. We have a head control and we have a chest to chest. Here, they a lot of times have an ability to put this butterfly hook in, exactly to go for lockdown, to try to get a knee shield in, etc. Right? So what we're doing is we are overshooting. When we are overshooting, this takes care of his left side, but there is a problem here. My left leg here is exposed. So one of the only things that he can do is he can post in my armpit, bridge, and start to attack my left leg. So I'm knowing that. For that reason, I'm intercepting with double unders, because this underhook is now going to prevent him from doing that attack, all right? If you want, you could also bring your head to this side as well and grab the person's tricep. That's acceptable as well. Okay, but double unders is going to be even better. I'm going to walk up, my knee is already slipping, I'm going to pummel this hook in. Now I'm going straight to mount or to side control. And then if you were here last week, Let's do the armbar from the mount, put everything, the whole piece of the puzzle together, okay? So again, one last time. Now it's gonna be here. So guys, what I want is like loose passing. All right, I want the person on top just to pass a little bit. Just here, just a little bit, here, a little bit. But if I go a little further, then use the hands, yeah. Moving around, and at some point going into the knee cut, and now it's gonna be the move of today. Reinforcing the feet, making the person's hands touch the floor, wrestling up, and then continuing with the tight half guard pass. Cool? Let's go guys. Right? And get above his knee line immediately. Now, scooch in, knee and elbow connection. So see, the problem here is, this is really tight. But if he posts in your armpit, he could bridge you towards his left. So that's why you got to get a left under immediately. Beautiful. Or use your head on that side to block it. Nice. Albert, every time we're on somebody's back, if
you get it to me,
and relax. Come back a step, come back a step, come back a step. So, lean, and here. So there's less space. Find your other exact.
Oh, damn.
So much exposure. Who's on here?
Like here and then
Time, guys. Time. Zach, I put you here to help me. Guys, Oliver. Guys, let's understand one thing, guys. The most important thing. Zach, if your knee's already on the floor, forget this move exists. There's no real wrestler from here, unless I'm a way better wrestler than Oliver. But this is going to be a very hard look. I can't even scissor my legs out. I'm pinned, right? So what I need, guys, is my self-frame. So when Oliver comes in, this right here. Oliver, I want you to put your knee on the floor. Go. It's impossible because my body is blocking this from coming in, right? This is really, really important. I'm using my body to block his knee. And now look, I reinforced. And now a lot of people are still going to be putting forward pressure, so that's going to make it very easy for their hands to touch the floor. Guys, see, you can absolutely control the ankle, block, and you can absolutely spin and take back. You can absolutely do that, but that's a back take, it's not the wrestle up. If you want to do the wrestle up, just keep it simple, all right? And as soon as you're here, all right, as the hands come on the floor, I'm going this direction. My head's inside, I'm doing a little knee tap, and now look, immediately, I'm looking to get my double unders, and I'm looking to get my knee very, very deep through onto the other side. Here, it's even better, guys, if you can connect your hands. If you can connect your hands, Oliver, start to move. He's locked in. Try to push my face, Oliver. And now it's so easy to start the tripod or to pick knee cuts, by the way, to either side, and then you're going to be good to go. All right? So just make sure and be cooperative with your training partner. Like, give them a little bit of time as I'm coming in to do this. All right? Because if they miss it, forget about it. The late stage, if the knee does touch the floor, the late stage defense for here is I need to bring my elbow in between his knee and my body and wait for him to pass. Because then as he passes, I hip escape off of his pass and then I can bring my legs in. So it is possible, but by the way, to get your elbow there is going to be difficult. All right, and I would rather not use the late stage. Obviously, I would rather use early stage. Cool? Let's go back.